Hindi na makapapicture yung iba.
Patik na minsan na sana.
Ay, oo.
Dito ka na lang. Tayo ka lang.
Talagang hangin na.
Ada ipakin. Otro. Repeat.
Oh, yun na.
Whoop.
Alam niyo ba na yung Sagada is not a traditional name ng lugar na to?
Yes po.
Opo, so yun na po. So, ito yung isa yung sa traditional, ito po yung isa sa traditional burial practice namin. So, ang meron ba kami nakakasal sa bilik namin, no? Nilalagay namin sila sa open spaces so that we will still be connected to the natural spirits. By the way, ang tawag sa traditional religion namin ancestral animism. Ancestral kasi naniniwala kami na yung mga kapamilya nating namatay, they became our ancestral spirits. Yung function ng ancestral spirit is to safeguard the living. So they are guardian angels. So if ever we need them, paniniwala namin na sila yung pumupunta sa amin. Kaya pag nilagay namin sila sa traditional burial site, they are not visited. Tapos sa animist kasi naniniwala kami na as humans, we possess our own spirit or souls. And we are connected to the natural spirits. Kaya po nilalagay namin sila sa open spaces para at least ma-maintain namin yung relasyon nila sa natural spirits. Secondly, may access sila sa araw at saka enough supply of oxygen. Kasi naniniwala sila na pag nakabound 6 feet under the ground, suffocated ka nga, madilim pa. And third, naniniwala po kami na pagka nakahang po kayo, you are free. Tapos tinatanaw niyo yung mundo at saka yung spirito mo, they can roam around the place. Kasi po naniniwala kami na kung saan po kayo nilagay yung katawan, that it will be your dwelling place ng mga spirito ninyo. Kasi imagine 6 feet under the ground means you are like in prison underneath, you are carrying the earth, and lastly your spirits are very stationary inside. Lastly, para hindi sila maabot ng wild animals ng po namin. So pag nakita nyo kanina may hanging coffin na may cross, ibig sabihin po he was being baptized. But regardless of religion, basta gusto nyo may hang, okay lang po. Provided you are qualified, because there are qualifications. First qualification is you must be from here, born and raised. And secondly, kailangan na matanda ka daw. Yung pagiging matanda is not according to age, it's according to status. Status in a way na you are only declared to be old pag may apo ka na or may anak ka na kinasal na. So if you want to be forever young, stay single. Tapos lastly, namatay po kayo sa natural death and familiar kayo sa mga traditional practices and prayers, parang gano'n. Tapos pag hindi po kayo qualified, nilalagay lang kayo sa entrance ng kuweba. Pag titingnan nyo, may dalawang sizes, may maiksi, may mahahaba po. So yung maiksi, those are their traditional coffins na nilagay namin sila in a fetal position. Accordingly, believing na pag lumabas po kayo with that position, babalik ka sa same position pa rin. Tapos Sagada was been a grassland before. Pag tingnan nyo yung picture ng Sagada, it was been a grassland. So na mangyari, kinukuha namin yung mga ginagawa naming kabaong sa malayong lugar. So kung anong kayang buhatin ng isang tao, yun na po yung gagawin niyang sarili niyang kabaong na maikse kasi hindi mo pwedeng buhatin yung mahaba. So yan yung isang rason. Tapos nung umakyat yung American missionaries dito, introduce yung paglalagay ng nakahiga, kaya may mga mahabang kabaong. Alam niyo ba na pagka may namatay, we mourn for them for 3 days. First 2 days, we lay them on bed. On the last 24 hours, nilalagay namin sila sa burial chair in a sitting position. Parang ganyan. So ganyan po.
For 3 days.
Tapos sa oras mismo na dadalhin namin sila sa their final destination, kagaya dito, ginagawa na namin silang fetal position. So yung logic doon, mas madaling gawing fetal pagka pinapaupo muna. So siguro nagtataka kayo kung paano namin sila iniakyat dyan. So gumagawa kami ng temporary scaffolding, temporary or giant ladders like this, or scaffolding just like this. So parang ganyan. Temporary kasi ako pag nilagay na namin doon, kinukuha namin, nilalagay namin sila sa secluded places for future use. Ganun ho.
Yung nakaupo po niya, until now, they are still practicing.
Hindi na kasi di nga po for sanitary reasons din. Po.
Kasi ang dami na din pupunta dito.
Po. At saka hindi, actually this was closed kung sakaling. By the way, there was a ruling like I guess 2014 that we need to stop our traditional practice because of sanitary reasons. So hindi na namin to pinapractice. So accordingly, pag may in every hanging areas, we start from the topmost to yung mga nasa taas, yun po yung mga naunang nilagay dyan. Mga 1960s, yung last is pinakababa is 2010. Tapos kailangan yung natural shelter para hindi siya naabot ng tubig ulan. So siguro you might be wondering how we brought them here. So for example, today's the burial day. It would be a very special holiday for the community people. So everybody will come and help. Early morning, binubuhat na namin muna yung kabaong dinadala dito. In the afternoon, the body follows wherein the body is wrapped around with a specific death blanket. Ganyan po, in a fetal position. Tapos embalming tabu sa amin yun dati. Pero ngayon, it's accepted na wherein this will be wet or soaked with body fluid. Sabi ng mga matatanda, pagka natuluan ka ng katas nun, parang it's a blessing, it's a good luck. So everybody wants to carry the corpse because everybody wants those two things. Pero sa akin, tactic lang po yun ng mga matatanda para may kasama silang gagawa.
Yan po yung binubuhat pa until now.
Ngayon po, kasi sa modern cemetery na po yung gamit namin, nakalagay na po mismo siya sa kabaong tapos dinadala na po dyan. Na-imbalsa muna po, so there is a changes.
So yung mga nakalagay po dyan, hindi
Dati ho, hindi ho. So kasi tabo nga po, parang ano po. Pero at least ngayon na, yung mga last na nilagay na yung I guess that was 2007 until 2010 na nilagay dyan na imbalsa muna.
May mga buto pa po.
Meron sa loob.
Ano nga po yung reason bakit pinapaupo?
Para mas madaling itupi. Po. Parang the process is lying, sitting, then fetal position. Tapos pag nahulog ang mga yan, we leave it at this believing that is part of the decaying process, still okay to be on the ground. Ang pinaka-concept ng practice namin or religion is parang if someone dies, we lost the physical body, so okay lang yun. Pero the spirits are still mingling with us. So mas priority namin yung mga spirito kaysa yung kaya ang tawag sa amin ancestral, parang it's more on ancestral worship.
Kaya parang,
Animism.
yun sinasabi ko, diba, parang nung pumunta, ayaw ko masyadong kasi parang respect sa
Actually, these are still considered to be a sacred ground. Pero before we open this one, there was a specific ritual na ginawa ng mga matatanda to appease the spirits of the dead na pwede na i-accept tayong picturean at bisitahin.
Buhay na buhay pa talaga yung ritual po,
Po. Actually, at tapos, by the way, noong 1900s, sumakyat yung American missionaries dito, in-introduce yung Anglicanism, so that is a Christian affiliations. Ngayon, kasi yung sinabi nila is we still do our traditional practices and we are allowed to visit the church. Ngayon, parang it's a merging of the two, traditional and modern. Kaya po, kagaya ng traditional religion at saka Christianity. Kaya tingnan nyo kahit they are baptized, pwede silang may lagay sa mga ito. Kasi it's during that ginagawa namin yung traditional practices namin sa bahay. Then we go for the final blessing sa church before we bring them to their final resting place. So ganun po. So parang there's a unity. Kaya ako hindi at least nawala, hindi na-absorb, parang ganun. It's like So ang pinaka-proper term is either merging or syncretism. Yung parang na-sync yung para lang in-sync yung isa para lang ma-absorb yung isa. Parang gano'n. And it became a whole. Parang half-half and gano'n. So ano pa? Question.
Mali.
O kanina may nakikita kayong cell site sa taas, di ba? Anong rason kung ba't nilagay doon?
Para silang naka